What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 things with you guys that you may not know about the up-and-coming Cunning Stunts update for GTA Online. So let's go ahead and get straight into things. Okay, so to start things off, let's begin with a pretty cool Easter egg featured in the gameplay trailer referencing Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, I'm sure all of you guys saw the bowling pins in the gameplay trailer that will feature in the new stunt races, but what you may not know is in amongst these bowling pins are bowling balls which feature a logo that also featured in the bowling alley of GTA 4. So there we go, if I may say so myself, a pretty cool reference to GTA 4, of course also reminding us of the very famous quote, "Hey cousin, you wanna go bowling?" Anyway, so moving on, now something which a few people did in fact notice whilst watching the gameplay trailer is that the new Lampadati rally car may in fact have pop-up headlights. So as you guys can see in this screenshot, the car on the left hand side being the new Lampadati rally car doesn't display any headlights, whereas the car behind it does. So by the looks of things, there will be an option, maybe it'll be a standard, to fit pop-up headlights to the car, which I think is a pretty cool customization option. I'm sure many of you guys will agree. It's something which we haven't actually seen in GTA Online yet, and I know there are many players out there that will have a feature just like this one. And by the looks of things, we could be receiving some new license plate options at the custom shop. It was actually featured in the gameplay trailer on the Obey rally car. We can't be for sure yet whether the option will be available on other vehicles from the update or existing vehicles in the game, as it was only featured from what we can see on the new Obey rally car. As you guys can see from the back, the license plate is as standard, but going around to the front, there is a much smaller one on the front bumper. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it would be pretty cool to see some new license plate options in GTA Online on some of these new vehicles. I myself aren't really a huge fan of some of the current license plates available in-game, but maybe it's just me. Still on the topic of customization options, by the looks of things, we may be receiving a new class of tires from the custom shop. Now, as you guys can see in this screenshot taken from the initial scene of the gameplay trailer, the car on the left hand side, the Obey rally car, appears to feature a new set of tires which aren't currently available from the custom shop, and the text on the tire itself reads Atomic Rally. Now, sure, this could just be some new tire text yet to be seen in game, which will of course be added with this update, but then again it could also be a new category of rally tires. I guess on that one we'll have to wait and see. Now, the car in the next screenshot wasn't actually featured in the gameplay trailer whatsoever, but Rockstar did in fact release it as a separate image on a Newswire article. But what you may or may not have noticed about some of the logos and brands featured on this car's livery is that some of them haven't actually been seen in-game before. Those brands being Fakuru and Chipelli. Now, you can in fact also find some of these brands on some of the other cars also featured in the gameplay trailer, but what you may or may not have already known is that these brands have in fact been featured on Benny's Original Motorworks website for almost a year. Now, when these logos were first found on Benny's, there was much speculation as to what these could possibly be, and finally we're seeing these brands come to the game in the form of liveries and customizations. But that may in fact mean that some of these new vehicles may in fact be customizable at Benny's Original Motorworks. And there are in fact a few customizations on some of the other vehicles featured in the gameplay trailer that would in fact suggest that. Now, yes, some of the vehicles look to be highly customizable, featuring customizations and modifications which you would expect to be available down at Benny's anyway, but for example, the Obey rally car that was featured several times throughout the gameplay trailer in fact has seats inside the interior that are very similar, if not identical, to the seats available for the Sultan RS and the Banshee 900R, two vehicles which are customizable at Benny's. Now, another image also shared on the Newswire is this one right by here, which of course features a modified variant of the Tampa, the Obey rally car, and at the back, the new Lampadati. But what you may have not noticed when taking a look at this image is the Lampadati at the back appears to have some very wide rear tires. So that could possibly mean with this update there may be a customization option down at either Benny's or the Los Santos Customs where you can choose a wider rear wheel set for some of the new vehicles. Now, something which wasn't directly included in the gameplay trailer a few days ago, but was in fact featured on the thumbnail that Rockstar used when releasing the gameplay trailer, are fire hoops. As you guys can see on the left hand side of the screen, there are a few different fire hoops which by the looks of things will be a feature inside the stunt races that you can drive through. Sure, it's not the biggest feature in the world, but you may have not known about this and it could possibly be inside the update. Now, a feature which I'm sure all of you guys would have seen in the gameplay trailer whilst watching it, and I'm sure the majority of you guys would have worked out exactly what they are, but the green arrows that are featured in the stunt races appear to be boost pads, so as you drive over them, your car accelerates forward at a great speed. So there we go, I can confirm this is the official Mario Kart DLC. But finally, something which really caught my eye whilst watching the gameplay trailer a few days ago is the final few scenes of the trailer itself. The section where the Cunning Stunts update logo was featured and the text which read, "The stunting begins July 12th. Now I feel this caption does in fact have a meaning behind it. Although it suggests the Cunning Stunts update will be released on July 12th, I don't think all the content will be released in one go. Do bear in mind, Rockstar did in fact state this update will include 13 new vehicles, but the trailer itself and the newswire have only featured 11 of those 13 vehicles. So who knows, we may in fact be receiving a part 2 of the update or some special event weeks where some more content is added after July 12th and after this update is initially released. But who knows, that is simply speculation, but we have in fact seen very similar events take place in the past, especially over the past few weeks with the previous update, the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony update, which wasn't in fact released all in one go. We saw more vehicles and more content released at a later time. So who knows, we may see something very similar with the Cunning Stunts update, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, well there we go guys, those are 10 things which you may not know about the Cunning Stunts update. It will of course be released on July 12th, so next week. I don't know about you guys, but I myself am very, very excited. Be sure to take a few seconds out of your click the like button as it helps me out a lot. If you guys know anything else which other players may not know about the update that you saw in the trailer or on the newswire, go ahead and leave a comment on this video. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.